Going on, everybody? It's Key Time coming back with another one to talk about week 12 of the NFL season. This is my prediction video for all the games in week 12 of the NFL season. The first three games on Thursday, since it's Thanksgiving, we have for the first game the Green Bay Packers and the Detroit Lions. The Detroit Lions will win this game because the Green Bay Packers, it's a rebuilding year for them. I see what Jordan Love is doing. I see what the running backs, the wide receivers, the defense, what they are doing in Green Bay. But the Lions have too much offensive firepower. And I just think that in the end, late in the fourth quarter, the Lions, they will have the lead in this game and they will go on to win this game. So I have the Lions winning by at least 10 points. The next game I have is the Washington Commanders versus my Dallas Cowboys. Now, Washington, you said you wanted Dallas, right? Well, you got us on Thursday, but you're going to get a beatdown coming to you in the form of I think I'm going to be generous. I'm going to be generous to the Commanders fans. I think the Commanders, they will score, but they won't score as many points as they did versus the Giants. But, hey, I got the Cowboys winning this game by at least 16 points. No, wait a minute. I got them winning by at least 14 points because I want to be generous, because it's the holidays. Thanksgiving is coming up, then Christmas. So I'm going to be generous. I'm going to make the game sound like that it is going to be respectful. But Commanders fans, you still about to catch a beat down. So I got Dallas winning that game. The next game on the schedule for Thursday is the 49ers and Seattle Seahawks. The 49ers, they are a good team. Seahawks don't know if Geno Smith is going to play this game. That's why I'm going to go with the 49ers, because the defense and offense is starting to click. Brock Purdy, he has 18 touchdowns to 5 interceptions this season, and I think that he will have a good 3 touchdowns in this game. So that's why I am going with the San Francisco 49ers to win this game. The next game I have is Friday, Black Friday. The first ever game in NFL history that will be played on Friday is going to be Black Friday, and it is going to be the Miami Dolphins versus the New York Jets. I have Miami winning this game by at least 10 points because I don't know what I am going to see from Tyler Boyd, the New York Jets backup quarterback, because I have not seen any film on him yet. So I don't know what I'm going to see. But I already know what I'm going to see with the Miami Dolphins. I know I'm going to see Tua, Jalen Waddle, Tyreek Hill, the running backs, the wide receivers, the tight ends. And on the defensive side, I know I'm going to see some dogs on the defensive side for the Miami Dolphins. So I got Miami Dolphins winning this game by at least 10. Now let's get to the Sunday games. The first game on Sunday is the New Orleans Saints versus the Atlanta Falcons. Atlanta Falcons, they are at home. Right now, they're favored by 1 point. I think the Saints can come out and win this game. A hard-fought game. It is going to be close. Make no mistake about it. This game is going to be close throughout the entirety of the game. But I think since the Saints have the better offense, the Saints will win this game. The next game I have is the Pittsburgh Steelers versus the Cincinnati Bengals. Now, the Steelers, their offense is going to improve because they just fired Matt Canada around 10 o'clock this morning. So the Steelers are going to improve, but I think the Bengals, their season is done. So the Steelers, they will win this game outright because I don't know what to expect from the Bengals backup quarterback. So I got the Steelers winning this game. The next game I have is the Carolina Panthers versus the Tennessee Titans. This is not a game that I don't think many people are going to watch. So I'm not going to go into this game too much, but I expect Tennessee to win this. Now I know Tennessee, they ain't going to go to the playoffs because they just got beat by the Jaguars, so they ain't going to the playoffs. This is just another game for them. They just need to go ahead and get ready for the 2024 NFL draft. I got the Tennessee Titans winning this game. The next game I have is the Tampa Bay Buccaneers versus the Indianapolis Colts. This is another run-of-the-mill game that nobody is going to care about. But, hey, I got to talk about it. I think that the Indianapolis Colts, they are a sneaky team. They are 5-5, still got a chance to make the playoffs. I'm not going to write them off just yet. And I do think that they will win this game Sunday against the Buccaneers. I got them winning by at least 3 points. It may be a walk-off field goal. Who knows? It may be a walk-off field goal, but I got the Colts winning this game versus the Buccaneers by 3 points. The next game I have is the New England Patriots versus the New York Giants. Probably the worst game of the week. So, this game, I don't expect nothing from this game. These are two of the worst offenses in the NFL. To be exact, let me make sure. Patriots, 31st in the NFL in total offense. The Giants, 29th in the NFL in total offense. So I expect this game, this may be a toss-up game, but I think the Giants will win this game in an upset. I usually don't do that. Two run-of-the-mill teams nobody cares about. They're not going to the playoffs, but I think the Giants will win this game and start a winning streak. The next game I have is the Jacksonville Jaguars versus the Houston Texans. Now, this is a big game for both teams. I think that the Jaguars come out on top with this game because they haven't lost a road game yet this season. Surprisingly, they haven't lost a road game. The Jaguars are better on the road than they are at home. The Texans are better at home than they are on the road. So something has got to give in this game. And I think that the Jaguars will come out on top in this game. And I am going to say that they will win by at least 3 points. The Jaguars will win by at least 3 points in this game. And the Texans, they will be a game and a half behind the Jaguars for first place. And this is the second game that the Jaguars and Texans have played because they played in week 3 and the Texans blew out the Jaguars at home. So I think that the Jaguars will win this game by at least 3 points. The next game I have is the Cleveland Browns versus the Denver Broncos. I believe the Denver Broncos keep this winning streak going. I believe that they win this game by at least 3 points. The Browns, Dorian Thompson Robinson, he had a good game versus the Steelers, but you are playing against a rejuvenated defense in the Broncos. You are playing against a rejuvenated offense in the Broncos. So the Broncos, they are going to win this. This will be a close game throughout. This will be a close game throughout, and the Denver Broncos will win this game late in the fourth quarter by 3 points. The next game I have, probably another bad game of the week. The LA Rams versus the Cardinals. I expect the Rams to win this game because we all know the Cardinals, they are a run-of-the-mill, bottom-of-the-barrel team, good for nothing. You're playing Kyler Murray when you know the season is over. If I was Kyler Murray, I wouldn't even play this season because I already knew that the season was going to be over. Cardinals, they're the worst offense in the NFL in total offense, 32nd. Their third down offense is 29th, and their total points in the NFL, the total points that they average game by game is 32nd in the NFL. The Rams, they are not too much better, but this is the greater good of two bad teams, and I think that the Rams will win this game. The next game I have is the Kansas City Chiefs versus the Las Vegas Raiders. I think this will be a bounce back game for the Chiefs because they lost to the Philadelphia Eagles last night. And the Raiders, you had a good 2-game winning streak. Now you've lost to the Miami Dolphins, and you are going to lose to the Kansas City Chiefs. So Antonio Pierce, he'll be 2-2 at the midway point of his interim coaching tenure with the Raiders. The next game I have is one, if not the biggest game of the week. The Buffalo Bills versus the Philadelphia Eagles. It's hard. It's hard to go against the Eagles at home. So I'm going to just go against the Eagles. I'm going to just go with the Eagles. The Eagles going to win this game by at least 10 points because the Buffalo Bills, you have Josh Allen as far as his passing down the field, 19 yards attempt passing downfield. And sometimes when he throw it down the field, the passes don't get completed. The short pass is 5 yards. He complete those at an 85% rate. With the Eagles, their defense, they have a good run defense and a good pass defense. The Bills, they are going to have a tough time generating yards, generating points, generating good efficiency throughout this game. So I have the Philadelphia Eagles winning this game by at least 10 points, if not more. Sunday Night Football, the Baltimore Ravens versus the LA Chargers. I got the Ravens winning this game in a blowout because the Chargers, I don't see any improvement from the Chargers. Brandon Staley saying that he going to take over the defensive play caller. It ain't going to improve. It ain't going to improve nothing that the defense is doing because you're 32nd in rush defense, and you're 32nd in pass defense. And Brandon Staley, he is a defensive guy, but his defense hasn't shown improvement throughout the season. So that is why I am going with the Baltimore Ravens, and they will win by at least 10 points. Now for Monday Night Football, Chicago Bears versus Minnesota Vikings. I got the Vikings winning this game because the Chicago Bears team, I think that they have clocked out. They are 3-8. They are not making it to the playoffs. Like I said, throughout the entirety of this season, I've said that they need to get ready for the 2024 NFL draft, which is coming in April. So that is all I have for week 12 of the NFL season. Please like, comment, share, subscribe, and remember, the key is always on time.